All right, so I got my first panel cut, and now we're moving on to cutting the next panel, which I've got traced out and ready to go. I decided I'd do a little bit of videoing of me working on the cabinet. I'm gonna try to get the sanding done. I got to redo the control panel because I wasn't happy with the position of the buttons and stuff. I'm gonna do the sanding, painting, all of that. But here in Central Texas, we had tornadoes come through the other night, and I'll show you. We live out in the country, and that's my son's trampoline, and it ripped it out, staked in the ground and all of that, and threw it up and hit the corner of my porch. So I got to get this roof fixed at some point. Tore that up and landed on this tree. I had was a basketball associated with it that got thrown up on the roof of the house. So dealing with flooding and tornado damage, but still out here working on the cabinet. This is the new control panel, and I'll show you. I've got a 3D printed insert for the trackball, which is gonna, I think, keep everything leveled and smooth and centered, and I think I'll be more happy with that. But just a lot of junk and trash on the porch right now. Those tornadoes came through and just blew stuff everywhere. So dealing with that, but also trying to take this day. My wife took the kids to the zoo, and I'm just going to try to get this pedestal knocked out and done. All right, I'm just going to show real quick. This is the bottom side of this control panel. This looks kind of nasty because the 3D print didn't get started real good on the bed, but it doesn't affect the top, so I'm not too worried about it. You can see it got a little bit chewed up here on the 3D printer, but it's on the bottom, so you can't see it anyway. So in a minute, I'll flip this over and just show that how it's smooth with the top of the board. So that's my mounting solution, and you'll see there are holes here where the actual mount for the trackball fits in. So I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, here's the control panel flipped over. So obviously I've got some gaps, but it's in there square. I'm gonna fill that in with wood putty, sand it all down, so it'll be good. I measured everything square, and you can see there's a little indentation in that 3D printed piece, and that is where that commercial metal trackball mount fits down in there. So this will keep everything square, just like as if it came from the factory. No mistakes. Everything's measured perfect. It'll be smooth. It'll just be like one piece across there, and there shouldn't be any ripples in the control panel overlay or anything like that. Measured, these holes should be in perfect spots, much better than I did the first time, and we'll just go from there. All right, so I've wood puttied all the places that are not gonna be covered by trim, the sides and stuff. You know, I didn't do these screws up here because there's that panel in the back, the white panel that covers that. Actually, I probably need to do that one because I did the one on the other side. But there's a white shaped panel that goes on this side with the T-molding around it, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to worry about these. I'll do that other one on that other side. So the next step will be to sand it, and I'm going to have to play it like this because I'm going to have to wait. I ordered one control panel overlay, which I basically messed up. You know, that's learning. The guy was out of stock on another one. So at some point, once this is all done, playing everything, I would like exactly the way I want, I'll have to come back, take the buttons out, not the trackball, but I have to take the buttons out, apply the overlay, put the trim, because there's trim around, that goes around the corners, the edges. I have to put that, take that off, do the overlay, put the trim back on, and then I'll be done. That'll be at some future point, so I found another place that had the control panel overlay. It was a little bit more expensive. I may just bite the bullet and order that Monday or something like that, because today's Saturday. So if so, then you'll probably see it finished before I put out this video. Okay, at this stage, I've brought this out into the yard, and you have to forgive the grass and the mud. But like I said earlier, we've had tornadoes, lots and lots of rain. I haven't been able to get out here and cut this grass. We live out in the country, so I normally cut it with a tractor, but I haven't been able to get out here. It's just too much of a mess. But I will, so just forgive that. Tall grass in the background and, you know, country sky. But, so I got it painted. Still a lot left to do on this. I get to get the guts into this new control panel that I built. I'm much more happy with the way that that turned out. Remember, a lot of this is going to get trim, both black trim and white trim. There's trim pieces on the front, or all the way around the edges of the control panel. I've got those white oval-ish shapes that go on the side with T-molding around them. It's a lot of finish work still to do. This turned out really, really nice with the spaced out holes on this side and on this side. You see we got 3 on one side, 4 on the other. And then this 3D printed piece for the trackball looks good. I think the trackball mount itself and the trackball will mount in there really, really nice. And this will be a really good looking piece when we're all done with it. So as I do more, I'll add it to this, and this will either come out as 1 video or 2 video, I'm not sure, but that's the progress as of right now. Well, I've got a lot of mess out on my desk right now because I'm testing several different things. But I was able to get some work done on the self-built Golden Tee Pedestal. I redid the control panel because I was not happy with the old one. This is going to look a whole lot better once I'm done. This is using the piece that I had custom 3D printed. I've got to get an overlay, but I got it, at least a first coat of paint, and then I've got, you know, some sides on it. Obviously still need a lot of trim and a lot of other work, but it is coming along, and it's back in here where I can play while I'm working on it. Okay, so I got the new control panel overlay on. This one was a little bit larger, I don't know why, so the lineup was a little bit different, but it's way better than the first one was. I've still got a lot of trim to do on this, a lot of work, but it's looking better, it's functional. We're still waiting on graphics that I ordered from Joe Sabo, so I don't know where they're at. It's been 30 days, but maybe they'll get here eventually before I'm finished with everything else. So working on it as I have time, and then just, you know, keeping it in a state where I can play with it. But that's the status update. We're working on it, we're moving along, and we're playing it every day, and we're getting a little bit closer to being finished every day. Okay, I'm not 100% done with the Golden Tee Pedestal, but I'm pretty close. So we got quite a bit of trim on. I don't know what the status is of the artwork that goes on the front. I've had it ordered for over a month. I haven't got it. If it comes in, I might pull these stickers off and put it on. If not, I'll probably leave what I have. These are Golden Tee, you know, marquees and insignia, but you know, they're really not the right one for this. But the control panel worked out good. We're getting trim on. We got the little graphic on the side, on both sides. So we're looking pretty good. We're playing pretty good. I just started out. This is the first time I've ever played full through on Dodge City, and so we're on hole number 1. So we're going to play Dodge City on the pedestal, and a little bit more work to do with it, but mostly there. I still have a junky office as I'm working on several arcade projects at the moment, including some direct MAME programming. But I'm done with the Golden Tee Pedestal. I got the rest of the trim on. I don't know if it's the most professional job ever done, but I think it looks fairly good for a self-built pedestal. Works great. Playing Golden Tee in the background on the Dodge City course, and having a lot of fun with the pedestal. So, as I had said before, I just put some temporary art on the front. If my correct art ever comes from Sebo's Arcade, then I'll put that on. Okay, so I've been running behind on finishing up the build video of this Golden Tee Pedestal. Before this conversation, you would have seen a series of the shorts that I did, which I was kind of keeping track of because I wasn't really keeping up with videoing the build the way I should have. But I'm just going to go over kind of how this works now. So, you know, I'm sure I didn't do a perfect job, but I think it's passable. But, you know, as said, we've got, you know, arcade buttons, left, right, flyby. The buttons just like are on the, you know, the commercial Golden Tee Live, the help option, spin, start. As far as how that translates to games, the extra buttons of the help and the options aren't really used in anything. If you're playing Golden Tee Complete, you have left, right, flyby, spin, and start. Those others are just 2 extra buttons. I play a lot of the Golden Tee Mobile. I play it on PC, and I'm emulating. That's an Android app emulated through BlueStacks. That's probably what I play most because that's most close to, like, you know, the modern Golden Tee. It's pretty close to the 2022 Live. So we'll play that, and you can just assume, you know, through emulation that this will play and emulate any game that can be played in MAME. And then I also play bags through Dolphin, and I've got separate videos on most of those different games, but this is really about the pedestal itself. So given that this is connected to a PC, it's a little bit different than something that would connect, you know, just HDMI to TV. I've got the mouse there with a little place to stop the mouse from sliding down, and a place in the back to hold the keyboard, because this is connected to a PC and it's being used in that manner. So we'll just go through, kind of show you how it works, and we'll play a couple of holes in Golden Tee Mobile, and hopefully we won't get in the way too much. So let's see. We'll go through. I haven't bought all these courses yet. I will eventually, but when I bought Dodge City, that's a pretty good course. So we'll just go through and play, start hole 10 of Dodge City. So, okay, flyby. Over I guess that's Boot Hill. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and 5 wood, whatever, take our regular shot. But I mean, it works just like any other Golden Tee pedestal. It's just, connected through the PC. So how far have we got? So win that way. 222, 17, so we're going to go a little bit faster. So, alright. That's what I want to here that way. Yeah. Oh, a little bit further than that. That's fine. Flop wedge, 16 feet, so we want to go probably about here, maybe. We're just gonna, hopefully, if we're lucky, we get part of this. We're not really knocking it out of the park here. But not much to it. Works like anything else. We can go through. We can play one more game, kind of just to show you, how it operates. There's a lot of this reward stuff when you're playing the mobile. That's kind of time consuming. Alright, so we'll close this just so we're not taking up a whole bunch of extra compute cycles. Okay, we'll open Golden Tee Mobile. I'm sorry, we'll open Golden Tee Complete. I'm just going to do this real time so you can see how long it comes up.
Welcome to Golden Tee Golf. Hi, I'm Pat Summerall, and with me is Peter Jacobson. Peter?
Hi, everybody. It's great to be
We'll
with
just
you.
play a, don't matter, we'll play a
We're
hole
here
that,
at Mystic Hills on a pretty nice day.
and what I did there. Let's see. I must have bumped that wrong the first time. Again, that's something I've noticed.
Only go for one.
You know, I see a lot of people that go back quick and then they hit, and I notice sometimes when I hit, I just hit too far down. That's on me, so. Let's put some spin on that.
He's trying to bring it back.
You can see there's nothing wrong with the trackball in the setup. That other was me. So, alright, let's thumb this. Oh.
Call for one, trying for both.
Alright, we'll just play one more hole since I messed that drive up. Show you there's not a problem with the pedestal, it was just my own issue. Let's see if we can go with this. No problem.
Peter, watch this one.
Works great.
Call for one, trying for birdie. Excellent putt.
Alright, that's it. So, thanks if you made it through all of this. Sorry for the hodgepodge nature. Next, I'm actually working on not a pedestal, but something similar. I've been posting some other stuff about the Jack's Golden Tee Go. So, look for that in the future, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.